Hey guys, Greg here, Bone Tactical. In this video, I'm gonna show you and explain my newest covert carry tool, the TSA screwdriver. The TSA screwdriver, or combat screwdriver, also known as the world's strongest screwdriver, is hand forged by none other than yours truly out of 5160 steel, which is what allows it to be the world's strongest screwdriver. Yes, sir. Yeah, no, it's not sharp. No sharp objects. Well, I'm glad we verified that. Thank you. I made it, actually. Yeah, I do a little blacksmithing. Yes, sir. One solid piece of individually heat-treated and hand-forged 5160 steel.
TSA combat screwdriver on the plane. There you go, guys.
Now, believe it or not, a lot of people may not understand how or why a TSA screwdriver or a combat screwdriver like this one is such a game changer. Me understanding these concepts of covert carry tools and being the designer of the world's most effective non-permissive environment tools, self-defense tools, edged weapons, etc., sometimes I don't think about or fully understand how other people don't have the ability or capacity to just immediately see these tools and see the benefit and see the use and everything like that. So it really helps me sometimes, these ignorant comments that I get on social media. And I think what I'm going to start doing is addressing some of the more foolish comments. I'm really trying to do it in a more professional manner as to educate the general population on things like metallurgy and physics and engineering and topics like that that go into designing and producing the world's strongest screwdriver. But really quickly, before we get into all the details of the tool itself, why would somebody want a screwdriver that's stronger than anything else on the market? And why would they want a flathead screwdriver when flathead screws are no longer the rage and haven't been for quite some time? Well, not everything is as it seems, my friend. In this particular case, this is a force multiplier. It's a tool that you can carry with you that's extremely effective at doing a number of things that the other tools that do those same things well, you cannot have with you on a lot of places, like a plane, like a courthouse, weapons-free zones, foreign countries. There's lots of places where you may want a tool where you can't carry a self-defense weapon. Now, how the two correlate, you're gonna have to put together yourself, because this is just a screwdriver, guys. It's not a weapon. Please don't use it as a weapon, because it's just a screwdriver. Anyway, the world's strongest screwdriver can be used as a pry tool for you guys that carry a knife, and you know better than using your knife as a pry tool, because it's not. Coming from a knife maker, don't use your knife as a pry tool. It's not for that. This comes with the same Bone Tactical lifetime guarantee. In fact, my tools I stand behind. As long as I'm alive or Bone Tactical's still around, if somebody breaks one of my tools in normal use scenario, I'll either fix it or send them another one free of charge. You guys know that. This thing, you'll never break. Shoot it, run it over, blow it up. You're not gonna break this. It is literally the world's strongest screwdriver. You can use it as a pry tool. Little mini pry bars are a big thing now. Okay, well, you can use it as a scraper, you can use it as a pry bar, you can use it as whatever the heck you want. We do all of these little grinds here very specifically, and the design is incredibly well thought out. Every aspect of it, all right? All of the angles here, very sharp, very good at penetrating anything you want to penetrate. It'll penetrate hard objects, you know, puncture tool, it's great for that. It's got these little cutouts right here so your hand doesn't slip up if you are penetrating with it. This is the newest model. The original model was a little bit heavy because it's just such heavy duty steel that I had to do a cutout in the handle just so it didn't weigh so much. most screwdrivers are some junky alloy with a plastic handle. This is extremely strong steel, and then a steel gathers its strength from the way that it's heat treated. So this being heat treated properly and to a very specific Rockwell hardness, then tempered back down for strength, added even more strength. So it's got very hard, not gonna mess up the tip. Okay, you can screw screws with it, works great just as a normal screwdriver. Of course, it's fully functional, but it's just stronger and more well built. So you can also use it as a pry bar, you can use it as an impact tool, you can do whatever the heck you want with it, and it's something you'll always have and it'll never break. The coating on here is just powder coat. We powder coat these, it works great. If you want it to be a little sharper, I tell people just sand off the powder coat on the very tip a little bit, and you can even sharpen it a little bit more if you want it to be really sharp. The reason that this is called the TSA screwdriver, there's a larger version, which is a 9-inch version we call the combat screwdriver. Guys who are operators are probably going to want to carry the combat screwdriver. It's a tool that's tougher than the operator, a tool that you're not going to break in combat. God forbid you have to go down to your screwdriver to use as a micro entry device because it's what you have on you. You don't want it breaking. So those guys have a full size version. It also has some jimping on the back as well for heavy prying tasks. This one is the newest TSA friendly version. We did the cutout also, and we took off the jimping on the back just so it looks more like a screwdriver, so you won't have a problem. Those of you guys that don't know about TSA, the regulation is you can carry a screwdriver with you on the plane, 100% fine, no problems if it's under 7 inches. They can take anything from you at any time, okay? They can take anything from you at any time, I'll repeat that. TSA can take anything from you at any time. So what you should probably do, what I would recommend, is taking this out of the sheath. When you go on the plane, take it out of the sheath, put it in a little bag with a small pair of pliers and maybe a file, carry them together. And if they ask, it's a screwdriver, it's under 7 inches. You're a mechanic, whatever the heck you want to say. But just keep in mind that TSA can take anything from you at any time, and you need to use the Real Gray Man Theory. Check out that playlist titled The Real Gray Man Theory to make sure that you're effective in your daily endeavors. If you want to carry something that is so effective as a force multiplier, you do need to consider what's the best way to carry it. Discussing carrying it, it comes with a pretty awesome IWB sheath. So I recommend carrying this just tucked inside your waistband, okay? You can carry it behind the back, you can carry it appendix, depending on your body type, whichever one's better for you. You can also take this clip off, it comes ready to go. You can take this clip off and you can carry it as around your neck, right? Like a neck knife, but it's a screwdriver. This is 100 times stronger than a screwdriver you get at the hardware store. And it comes with a great carry method. So that's what turns it into a covert carry tool, is that it's actually able to be carried and quickly accessed when you need it. So that is the TSA screwdriver. The combat screwdriver is the larger version in a nutshell. If you guys want, let me know and I'll do a separate video on the combat screwdriver. This is the TSA version of the combat screwdriver. I'm calling them both combat screwdriver interchangeably, but this is the TSA screwdriver just because it's under 7 inches. It's right under 7 inches. Every one I make, I just measure it and make sure that on the tape measure there, because I'm hand forging these. I just make sure right there on the tape measure when I'm doing that final grind that it right under 7 inches, because it's as big as you can carry. The great balance here between, handle. The handle is every bit as big as anybody with big hands will need it to be. And then the rest I turned into just a great, blade of the screwdriver here. Like we say, very, very thick, very, very heavy duty, very, very strong. Those of you guys that want a tool that you can have for the rest of your life, pass down to your kids, and it's a force multiplier if you need it to be, that is technically legal to carry on a plane. If you're using the Real Gray Man Theory, you shouldn't have a problem taking one of these through TSA. But I did actually, with the spy glasses, walk through TSA with a bunch of my covert carry tools. Really cool, interesting concept, because a lot of people don't understand, the the concepts behind these tools. And some people see this and think, oh, TSA is going to lose their mind. It's all about how you carry yourself, how you hold yourself, and how you utilize the real gray man theory. So get involved here in the channel, guys. Really appreciate your feedback and support. If you're subscribed, make sure you click that bell. A lot of people are telling me that I'm shadow banned, that they don't see my videos. They don't know when I upload. One of the things you do have to do is you got to click that bell once you're subscribed. So that's the only way you're going to get my notifications. YouTube, just subscribing to a channel does not mean that you get notified when I put up a video. So click that bell, get involved, share these videos with your friends. The way that I'm able to keep these going is by community interaction. If I don't get community interaction, then I'll do something different. I'll go fishing. Thanks for watching. Bone out.
For those who said I couldn't do it at 30,000 feet, TSA screwdriver. TSA version of the combat screwdriver on a plane.